Good morning. The birds are making quite a commotion this morning. I don't know if you can see them. They are quite a huge flock of them, and they've been a bit unsettled and moving from tree to tree, but their call is quite, it can be discerning for some people, but it's really quite beautiful when you just connect with them, and they're just talking to each other and communicating their truth with anybody and everything that's around. Hello Karen, hello Virginia. So I'm just taking a little walk again this morning, being myself and just reveling. It's such a beautiful day. The sky's blue, and just catching the sun on the gum trees, and the grass is just so green, and I realise that all the colours that we see, they're not just colours, and they're not just tasteful to the eye, they're actually a frequency, and they're serving us. That's why we feel so good when we're out in nature, because everything around us is supporting us. The green of the grass. Green is about grounding and restoration and healing, and pink is about love, but also the green is as well. Green kind of takes us into our heart space, and it's when you look at the colours and you're particularly drawn to certain colours, that's a message for us. And it's no accident we wear what we wear when we get dressed of a morning. The colours that we wear are deliberate, because our self has been calling for the balance of that energy, that colour that comes through. And I'm always appreciating. So, I sit with what's around me and I see the beauty, and just appreciate that it's all serving me. Even in the most uncomfortable situations. And the birds are on their way back. I don't know if you can see that over the... Let me see. No, they're too far away to see in the photo, but there's a huge flock of them, 1,000 or more probably. But just something more to appreciate. And even their call has a frequency and an energy that, there's an asking for. I wouldn't be hearing and noticing their noise, their frequency, if it wasn't serving me. When you realise that the whole world is supporting us in so many different ways, everything, absolutely everything, even the uncomfortable situations, are promoting self-understanding and growth. Even if the human doesn't get it, the soul is reveling in all of it. I've had some beautiful experiences where I've actually connected with souls of others and felt life from their perspective. I don't mean as in feeling, their sadness or whatever, but actually perceiving life through their perspective. And it really is quite beautiful. I remember some years ago I was with an old man who, I guess he must have been close to 90, may have been in his 90s. He was on a walking frame and very frail. And he was moving his walker half a step and then catching up to it. And life looked difficult for him. And when connecting with his soul was so alive. It was really reveling. It was celebrating life in such a big way. You know, just like perhaps your 2-year-old would. There was no difference. You know, a soul doesn't see the struggle, doesn't feel the struggle, doesn't get caught up in meaning. It just revels in all experience. And, you know, that reminds me constantly to see life from that perspective and to remember the gift that we are, that we've got around us, the gift that our body is. You know, without our body, we couldn't experience all of this. We couldn't learn who we are through others. We couldn't, you know, create relationship. It's because of our physical body that we get to experience this world. And how amazing is that? You know, even giving appreciation to the body, remembering what it's done for us and what it's gifted us. You know, it truly is a gift. Truly is a gift being alive. And, you know, it gets me out of bed every morning. I think every morning I wonder what magic today is going to bring, what's going to unfold, how will I experience life in a new way, what more can I see, what more can I discover. And from that place of curiosity and wonder, you know, a playfulness arises and almost an excitement in the body. And yeah, of course, once we meet with that frequency, that excitement, you know, our energy attracts to us things that will only embellish that frequency. Hey Denise, anyhow, I feel like I'm rambling, but just really wanted to connect, say hi, and remind you how beautiful life is and how every aspect of it is serving us. You know, I look across the grass now and there's leaves all over the ground. Look at the way they're shining in the sun. You know, they're not just dead leaves. They're actually, each one of those is a gift. And as it breaks down, of course, it nourishes the ground, Mother Earth, and comes back in an even bigger way, in another way, really serving the whole. And when we can be in those frequencies of love and excitement and joy and live our truth, we are giving back to all of existence in a big way too. You know, our thoughts and our frequency matter because we're always affecting everybody else, and not just people, but the whole of existence. And when we can choose to make this moment the absolute best we can, we're influencing all of existence in a positive way. You know, many would look at the world and think that it's broken, that there's so much needs fixing. But the world is just a composite of every single person. So if every single person lived their best life, you know, really picked up their frequency and chose to look at what's right in their world and appreciate, the whole world would change very, very quickly. Anyway, I hope you can find something to love and appreciate in your day and line up with some magic of your own. And yeah, I look forward to chatting with you again. Big love, my friends. Bye for now.